Good morning, children. In the previous class, we have discussed the energy from the sun, and today we are going to discuss about the greenhouses. Now, look at this picture. It is an artificial environment for the plants. Greenhouses. Interestingly, human societies have tried to grow the crops everywhere by creating the artificial environment for the plants. Thus, we grow the vegetables and fruits in very cold regions by building the greenhouses. These buildings are made with the transparent roofs and walls which allow the heat to come in but not escape. We create marshy environments for the crops like paddy by irrigating the fields. Now, children, we are going to discuss about what is insolation and what is radiation. Insolation in that word only we can recognize that it is in. The sun rays which are given out is received by the earth. This is called as an insolation. The sun giving out the heat is called as an radiation. You can see while the sun rays fall at about 90 degrees on the equator, they fall slantingly towards the poles. This is called as an angle of incidence or the angle at which the rays fall on the earth's surface. Now look at this chart to understand well. The angle of incidence makes the amount of the energy received for the surface. Now we are going to discuss about the global warming. Heat balance, the heat the earth receives from the sun is radiated back by the earth in different ways. As we saw, about one third of it is immediately reflected back into the space. The rest heat up the surface of the earth, which in turn heats the atmosphere and eventually is radiated into the space. This complete radiation of the heat received from the sun is important. If the entire heat is not radiated back, then every day the amount of the heat that remains will accumulate and it will become hotter and hotter. On the other words, if the earth received less heat than it gave out in radiation, it would get cooler and cooler. And this is called as global warming. Carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increases due to the increasing use of the diesel and petrol, cutting down the forests, etc. If the carbon dioxide proportion in the atmosphere increases, then less heat will be radiated, causing an increase in the global temperatures. This results in what it is called as global warming. Your homework, children. Explain the terms insolation, radiation, greenhouses, and global warming. Write neatly in your notes. Thank you, children.